So running a YouTube agency, every single month I'm talking to a lot of agency owners, some doing 20K per month, some doing 50K per month, and some even doing $700,000 per month. There's quite a few things that those $100,000 per month agency owners are doing differently compared to those doing $20 or even $50,000 per month. So in this video I want to talk about the 10 key things that those 100K per month agency owners are doing so you can implement those things and scale your agency to 100K per month as well. Now the first thing is thinking the long term. So talking to agency owners doing 20-30K per month, oftentimes what they are looking for is the next thing that can help them scale, like help them get more clients in the next month, 2, 3. So they have very short-term thinking, and this is like the biggest difference that I see. So a lot of those 20-30K per month agency owners, what they are thinking about is what they can do right now to get more clients the next month, in the next 2 months, in the next 3 months. Their thinking is very like short-term. And when I'm talking to agency owners doing 100K per month, $500,000 a month, they are thinking, okay, what can I do right now to make my business grow, a year from now, 5 years from now? So they have a very long-term thinking, and they never sacrifice that long-term, growth over short-term actions. So a good example here is that a lot of those agency owners doing 20-30K per month, when they come in, they are asking how many clients they can get, or like how quickly they can see the results. Because what they want is they want to sign as many clients as possible next month, 2 months later, 3 months later. So they want to see the results as quickly as possible. Whereas those bigger agency owners, they understand that YouTube is a long-term game, and if they commit to that for a year, 2, 3, they are asking me like, oh, what type of results I can see if I'm gonna stick with it for a year, for 2 years. So they are committed to the process, and when they make a decision to do something, they always go for the long term. Now, second thing is they understand the importance of brand and omnipresence. So again, a lot of those smaller agency owners, they are not really known. Like they don't have any solid like social profiles. They maybe are on LinkedIn, on Twitter, but they have a very small accounts there. They don't focus that much on creating content. Whereas a lot of 100K per month agency owners, they are quite known in their space. They have a good YouTube channel. They have a solid Twitter presence. They have, LinkedIn. And a lot of the times they actually are doing multiple things. So they don't just rely on one platform. Like they don't just rely on Twitter or just on YouTube. They are actually like, they have a YouTube channel, but they also do Twitter, but they also on top of that do LinkedIn. And you can also find them on Instagram. So they are basically kind of like omnipresence across multiple platforms, and they understand that it's crucial to create content and grow their brand if they want to scale their agencies further. Now, third thing, they think in terms of systems and not in terms of methods. So I feel like every agency owner below like 30, maybe even 50K per month is really obsessing over methods. So like specifically what I can do to get more clients, or specifically what I can do to increase my closing rate. And what those bigger agency owners think about is in terms of like systems. They know, for example, like with getting clients, you can make everything work. You can do cold emails, you can do YouTube, you can do Twitter DMs, you can build your brand on LinkedIn, you can do advertising, you can literally do everything to get more clients. And so instead of focusing on a specific offer, they focus on systems. So how can I build a sustainable system that's gonna book me the amount of clients that I need every month to see the growth that I want to see? And then they set the KPIs, they track the numbers relentlessly, and they just make sure that they and their team are working towards those goals so they can achieve specific KPIs that they set. So they're not just jumping from one client acquisition method to another, or they are not thinking about the new sales tactic or a sales script that they can use. They are thinking about how they can improve the whole sales system so more people show up to the calls, so people are better educated before the calls, so then they can make more offers, and ultimately from those offers they can close more clients. So they don't obsess over methods, over tricks, new things. They are obsessing over systems. Now, fourth lesson is that team is everything. A lot of the times at the 100K per month level, they are not involved that much into the day-to-day agency operations. So what they are doing is they focus on operations and kind of like building systems, making sure that the whole machine is running smoothly, that the clients are getting results, that new clients are coming in. But to do that, they know they need to have a good team, a team of A players. Because if you really want to scale your agency, like firstly, you just need to make sure that your clients are getting the results, because if they are getting the results, they are going to stay with you. And if you are removed from the operations, your team is the one actually delivering the work. Your team is at the forefront of everything. So they know how important is it to have a good team, onboard the team properly, how to manage the team. So they obsess over building a good company culture and making sure that they have people on their team that can help them achieve the next goals. Now, fifth thing, which might be actually surprising, is that client results are really important, but they're not everything. And what I mean by that is that while of course it's probably one of the biggest things, if not the biggest thing, the biggest factor deciding whether a client's gonna work with you or not, they understand that there are other things coming into the place as well. Like, how does the client feel? How's the communication between the team and the client? How does the relationship look like? And they pay attention to those things as well. So they don't just obsess over getting really good results. Like, of course they do obsess, but at the same time they understand there are other factors coming into the play that make a client stay with you for years or leave you after the first 3 months. So they always make sure to have an amazing customer service. They always obsess over relationships as well, and making sure that the clients trust them at any stage. Now, seventh thing is tracking tracking numbers. And again, I can tell how good the business is doing of someone, you know, when I'm on a call with them, is when I ask a question. Let's say, oh, how many calls did you book last month? Or what's the closing rate? Or how many leads are you getting at the moment? Every single agency owner doing like 50, 100K per month or above just opens up a spreadsheet, or even like they know their numbers and they just tell me, oh yeah, last month we had exactly 257 leads. Last month we had a 23.5 closing rate. They know everything that is happening in their business. They know the exact numbers. And when I'm talking to someone that, you know, is just like growing the agency, but the agencies might not be that big, and I ask them, oh, how many calls did you book last month? They're like, I would need to check that. What's the closing rate? Oh, I think it's around 50%. So they don't operate on like the data. They don't operate on the numbers. And every big agency owner is tracking their numbers relentlessly. Also having a clear KPIs in place and making sure that they and the team is actually hitting those KPIs. Now, eighth thing is that they sell high ticket offers. Now, you might be actually surprised because some 100K per month agency owners that I know have offers ranging from like $500 to like $2,000 a month. So not that big. They just have a lot of clients. And what I also learned from, you know, my $750,000 a month mentor is that there's no one formula for scaling an agency and like scaling it to like 100K per month. You can build an 100K per month agency selling $500 a month services and just getting a lot of clients. You can also do it with 5 clients and selling 20K per month retainers. So there's no formula. At the same time, like most of them sell high ticket offer, preferably 5K per month and more. Sometimes, you know, even 10, 15, 20K per month. Those are the offers that they are selling. So they understand that in order to scale to 100K per month, like, well, it's going to be easier simply with a high ticket offers. But a lot of the times they don't have just one offer. Like they have the main offer, but you know, sometimes they also have courses, they have consulting programs, they have, you know, some other one-off offers which might contribute to even like 30 to 50% of the agency revenue, and with the other 50% coming from their main offer. And life lesson is that network is really your net worth. And what I mean by that here is that every 100K per month agency owner knows a lot of other agency owners that are doing, you know, even better, or that are doing similar numbers to what they are doing. But every single agency owner in every single niche that is doing like 100K per month, they know a lot of other people in this space, and a lot of their closest friends are other friends with like 100K per month agencies. And you're really a sum of 5 people that you're spending the time with. And I feel like those bigger agency owners really understand that. And that's why their networks a lot of times also consist of other really successful agency owners. Now, 10 lessons, last but not least, because probably one of the most important, is that they invest a lot of money into their growth, the personal growth, the business growth. They are not afraid of spending like 20K on a mastermind or paying a mentor 5K per month just to learn from them. They know that if they can learn something that's gonna help them scale the business, it's gonna be worth it, even if they pay 20, 30K for that knowledge. And similarly with the business, they are not afraid of spending thousands of dollars on a good employee, you know, an A player for the team. They are not afraid of spending thousands of dollars every single month on different, you know, offer services that's gonna help them grow. So a lot of the times they also work with other agencies, with other contractors. They are not afraid of spending a lot of money on the team. They are not afraid of pouring money into ads or like, you know, different coaching programs, mentorships, masterminds. They know that if they invest it properly into themselves, into the business, that's going to yield them way better results than putting that money into real estate, crypto, or any other investment out there. And kind of like a bonus thing at the end that I see a lot of those agency owners doing 100K per month is they have a pretty successful YouTube channel. And if you are an agency owner at, you know, 20, 30, 50K per month and you want to scale your agency by growing a YouTube channel, becoming, you know, building a brand here on YouTube that will attract your ideal clients, make sure to go down below, because this is exactly what we do for our clients. So go down below and schedule a quick one-on-one call with me so I can tell you a bit more about our process and how we can help you scale. Or if you're not ready yet, just go ahead and check out this video next.